Hey, it's David Elder, and right now on Texas Eats, make sure to scan the QR code in the left-hand part of the screen up here and get your tickets now for the Texas Eats Food Festival happening next Saturday, September 20th at the Boeing Center at Techport. We're going to have 20-plus award-winning chefs, live music by Gunpowder Soup, and we're also going to be giving money back to the Community Foundation of the Texas Hill Country. Make sure you come on out. So much fun, so many great things happening, and right now we're going to be traveling all across the Lone Star State, going to restaurants you won't want to miss. Now we're here on the east side of San Antonio off East Commerce to go inside of a restaurant that's been serving up great bites for more than 2 decades. And they also have a huge pork chop taco that you gotta see to believe. Let's go see what's on the menu at Angel's Mexican Haven. Joining us now is the owner out here at the restaurant, Alma Martinez. Thank you so much for having us.
Thank you for being here.
Now, this restaurant's been here for more than 2 decades on the east side of San Antonio. Yes. What does that mean to you, and what's the history behind the restaurant?
It's been 21 years of craziness. Me and my dad started it 21 years ago. My dad passed away in 2021.
I'm sorry. You've been with the start of this whole thing. What was the recipe that he created that...
I did all the recipes, but my dad, what he instilled in us is hard work. Don't stop.
Yeah.
Don't stop.
Now, the item that people are flocking from all over the place to come get it's the pork chop taco. Yes. Now, you've had this for 21 years.
This was my recipe at home when I made my pork chops.
Now, it's a bone-in pork chop, so how are you supposed
Usually
to eat
they close it up. And you're gonna take a bite where the bone isn't, please.
That's the bite. Give me some love. Bam! Woo! Give me some foot. Double bam, bam! That's a double tap. I'm telling y'all, that's the real deal. If you want big flavor, this is where it's at. I am gonna go crazy though. You have a classic combination dish, beans, rice, enchiladas, and you have the carne asada on there as well. I don't think it gets much more iconic.
Tex-Mex.
Tex-Mex plate.
Tex-Mex plate right there.
Are you gonna grab a little bite with me?
Sure.
The Tex-Mex bite, here we go. I love it. You guys are doing a great job. I'm excited to keep diving in. You have the barbacoa. That's Apco bacon.
Apco bacon right there.
And then you have more papas, and you have the beans and 2 eggs on here with the salsa. You also have gorditas on the menu, and these are picadillo, but you have other options too,
right, you can put whatever you want in there.
Cheers.
Cheers.
All right, the gorditas. If it ain't dripping, you're tripping.
You're tripping.
A very popular item, one that you love too.
I love that one.
A hot Cheeto burrito. And this thing is loaded up. I could see some, is that asada on the inside?
It has asada, sour cream, and avocado, and cheese sauce.
Cheers. This is incredible. And the tortillas are magnificent out here. Joining us now is Jay Rowe with Apco. And Jay, what does it mean to you to have an Apco product out here at the restaurant that's been in this community for decades on the east side of San Antonio?
Well, it means the world to us and the employees, and everybody knows, the quality of these restaurants, and seeing it and bringing it to light for everybody and understanding what it is.
So we have 3 different products here in front of us, and these are items you can find at your local HEB. You have the Especial, which is my favorite, the Premium, if you're looking for something a little bit more lean. You can mix the 2 together if you're looking to kind of bulk that up. The Longanisa, though, the Longanisa is a special product.
You can use this as anything. You can use it as taco meat. You can use it as, you're making your chili, but everything's right there and ready to go. You've got to try it.
You got to try it. We got some of the Especial in front of us right here. This is an egg chorizo plate you can get. It has the papas on the side. You have the beans on there. So we're going to go in. Cheers.
Cheers.
That's the bite. Guys, around in the east side of San Antonio for more than 2 decades, Angel's. This is where it's at. What does it mean to you to have Apco on the menu and to be partnered with them?
My dad used to work for Apco when we were kids. So when we first started the restaurant, of course, he said, can't be nothing but Apco.
Ask for Apco.
Ask for Apco.
This is where it's at, y'all. Mark, what's up with all the papers?
These are addendum window stickers, AKA price increases.
Oh.
And bad surprise price increases, when a customer goes to one of my competitors, they run into something like this. This is an addendum sticker that's a price increase on the car that has no merit. They didn't know about it ahead of time, and they get highly disappointed. And when they come here, what we do is, first of all, we don't do this at all. You won't find any of my vehicles that have this. And then when we dealer trade a vehicle from another dealer, we collect these and laminate them so we can show the customer what they're going to run into. That's what we do.
That's a lot of examples, so it's surprising
it's a lot.
It's happening everywhere except here at Jordan Ford. So if you want menu pricing, come out here, walk the lot, and of course to get more information about all the deals, no addendums attached to it, go online, jordanford.com. Welcome back to Texas Eats. Now we're here in Austin off Congress to go inside of an institution here in the capital of the Lone Star State. And we're going to check out how they're making all of their New York style pizzas. Plus, they got a gigantic sub on the menu that we got to try. Let's see what's coming out the oven at Home Slice Pizza. Joining us now is Charles Corprew. He's the Director of Kitchen Operations here at the restaurant. Thank you so much for having us.
Absolutely.
This is where the magic happens. We're here by the pizza paddles, the pizza oven. And who's joining us right now?
So right here we've got Marvin Mendez. He is our kitchen leader here.
Marvin's going to be helping us today with making the pizza. Is that correct?
We're going to be making a large pepperoni pizza. So what he does first is he's going to go around and he's going to create that crust. And the next thing we're going to do is toss that bad boy up in the air.
I'm about to get a little close. You got to get back a little bit. You're in the splash zone right here. All right, cool.
The reason why we toss it is to get that stretch nice and even.
Oh yeah, it's just thin and thick enough that it's going to have a good body to it.
We're going to put our pizza sauce on there first. Add some dried oregano on there. Hit that with some Parmesan. Hit that with provolone. Hit that with the mozzarella.
You're hitting people with a 4 cheese. That's a good pie right there.
Absolutely.
Look at all this pepperoni goodness that you're layering on here. And so how many on an average pizza are we talking?
It's going to be between like 85 and 90 pepperoni on there.
If you throw 100 on there, I'm not mad at it. You know what I mean? Like you go a little over, it's okay.
So after that, we will load it into the deck oven right at 550 degrees. Give it about 4 minutes. Check that bottom, make sure it's cooking nice and evenly. Give it a spin and give it about 4 or 5 more minutes.
Well, I appreciate you showing us how this is happening. Marvin, great job. You guys have a couple more items you're going to be cooking for us. We're going to go out to the dining room, try them all out. I'm super excited to slice into this pie. Give it a try. Joining us now is partner owner with the restaurant, Jeff Metler. Thank you so much for having us out here in the dining room.
Thanks for being here.
Now, your team has prepared some amazing bites. And the one that we just saw get made in the kitchen right here is this beautiful pizza with the cup and sharp pepperonis on top. We got to dive in. Cheers.
Cheers.
Here we go. The pizza, that's the bite. This is great pizza. My goodness.
Thank you.
On the bottom, you actually have a really nice crunch, but it's still very tender on the inside. Cheese is perfect balance, and then the cup and sharp adds that nice little salty punch that you want. Now, something that's just captured our attention here today, this gigantic sub that you can get out here.
This is the Italian assorted sub. We bake this bread every single day. So we slice it to order, toast it to order with piquant provolone cheese, 4 different types of freshly shaved deli meats, including capicola.
You gotta say it, the capicola.
Yeah, sorry,
the capicola.
the capicola.
Cheers to you. Cheers. This gigantic sub. This is the bite. My goodness, that's a sub. Loaded with flavor. Look at the cross section on the bite. Beautiful meat selection that's on there. I would stop what I was doing every single day, no matter where I was at in the world. Come here, get this sandwich. I love a good calzone because you get to dip it in sauce. Mm-hmm. You get to add as much as you want.
This is steamed baby organic spinach and ricotta.
Ooh, going in. All right, cheers. Cheers. This is the same dough you're using for the pizza, correct? But it takes on such a different life in this form. It's very soft, very pillowy. It's a very delicate bite.
So these are our garlic knots. It's pizza dough. This one ferments for 48 hours. We tie it in a knot, dunk it in olive oil and garlic, and bake it till it's golden brown on top and serve it with the marinara. Cheers.
Cheers. The garlic knots. That's a great bite. And I love the crunch on the outside. I would just drink the sauce. There's a little sweetness to it. Gosh, that's good. And then, of course, save room for dessert. You got a cannoli on the table.
And it's a sweetened ricotta. It's got some cinnamon and chocolate chunks on the inside with chopped pistachios on the outside, finished with powdered sugar.
My goodness. For home slice, this is a piece of Austin that you have to try. And I mean, the pizza, the sandwiches, the dessert. You guys got it all out here. Gotta save room for the cannolis. Here we go. That is a great cannoli.
Coming up later on Texas Eats, we take you inside of a San Antonio restaurant serving up Peking duck,
handmade dumplings, and traditional Chinese dishes. And next on the show, get ready to go inside of a wild brunch destination in New Braunfels, serving up loaded waffles with fried chicken and so much more. Now it's time for the Texas Eats Food Festival 2 VIP ticket giveaway, and all you have to do to enter is scan the QR code on the screen and follow all the instructions on the Instagram post. These 2 tickets are for the 21 and up Texas Eats Food Festival happening next Saturday, September 20th at the Boeing Center at Techport, featuring 20 plus award-winning chefs. Make sure you enter now and good luck. Texas Eats will be right back after the break. Welcome back to Texas Eats. Now we're here in New Braunfels to go inside of a new restaurant that's serving up a ton of different waffle dishes, all the way from sweet to savory, plus ice cold coffee drinks that you can even get through a drive-thru. Let's see what they got on the menu at Wafflelicious. Now we're in the kitchen with Chef Neil Torres. And Neil, you're gonna be showing us how to make one of your dishes on the menu. It's a popular item. What are you making for us?
We're making a Southern chicken waffle sandwich today. It's gonna come paired with chipotle mayo. We got arugula on there, fried egg on there. It's amazing. First thing we're gonna do here, we're gonna go ahead and fillet the chicken breast. We're gonna put it into the flour mix. And our flour here, we got a little cayenne in there, cornstarch flour, little secret seasoning inside there. Get a good little dip in there, get it real good. And we dip it one more time just to get that good crisp on side there. We're gonna go ahead and drop them into the fryer here, get them real nice and crispy. Drop it down and let that go for a little bit there. About 7.5, 8 minutes for sure. So next up, we're gonna plate it now. Get our waffle here, put it right here in the center.
Straight out the fryer.
All right, then I get our bacon. We kind of do a little cross on there that way. Get the fried egg, put it right on top of there.
Ooh, oh my gosh. Now it's dripping.
Yeah, we get a little olive oil, salt, pepper, put it right on top. And this is the best part right here.
Oh my goodness. A little sweet, you got a little savory, you got crunch on this thing, you got a little spice now on there too. It's creamy, man, I'm telling you. This looks absolutely phenomenal. This is what it's all about out here. Now you got a lot more dishes you're gonna be assembling for us. We're gonna go out to the dining room, talk to Daniel. He's gonna be ready for us and we're gonna dive in. Thank you, Chef. That looks delicious. Joining us now is the owner out here at the restaurant, Daniel Credence. Thank you so much for having us. Now, the food looks absolutely incredible. Chef in the back was just rocking it out. In the front, this one looks like s'mores.
There's s'mores waffle, yes, sir.
Okay, I'm a huge s'mores fan. You ready? We're gonna dive in. I gotta get some of this s'mores action right here. Is there chocolate on the inside as well?
Yes, chocolate graham crackers.
The s'mores, cheers to you.
Cheers.
There we go. It's amazing. The marshmallows are toasted, it's chocolatey. You have a great flavor. I love the powdered sugar on there as well. Here's some elbow. Bam! If you love Eggs Benedict, you got it on top of waffles over here. You have these beautiful poached eggs on top with the hollandaise. Cheers to you, the Eggs Benedict. Here's some more love. Bam! A little spice. It's nice and acidic to balance it out. It's buttery. It's exactly what you want from hollandaise. The eggs are poached perfectly, and that ham is nice and salty. That's a wonderful bite. If you love chicken and waffles, you got that too.
Yes, sir.
And what do you got here? What is this sauce?
It's our homemade maple Dijon.
Ooh, a little sweet. You got a little savory in there too in that sauce. Here we go, cheers. That's the one. Give me some foot. Bam. Give me some elbow. Double tap. Bam. You guys could just have a fried chicken spot and you would crush it. This is delicious. Super crunchy, juicy, packed full of flavor. The breading on the outside has all that seasoning in there. That is a wonderful piece of chicken. This is the dish we saw Chef make in the kitchen. Look how beautiful that egg is on there as well. Nice and juicy. You got the chicken on there. All right, cheers, Daniel. Cheers. The Southern chicken sandwich. That's the one to get. Come on, man. Thick bacon. It's cooked perfectly. Has a great crunch to it. The chicken rocks. You can put that on anything, just have it by itself. Wafflelicious in New Braunfels. Stop what you're doing on the weekends, during the week, whatever you're doing. Just come on out here and enjoy yourself. You also have a drive-thru. You can get ice cold drinks,
Yes,
right?
sir. We have here the rodeo latte.
Ooh.
It's with hazelnut and chocolate and the hug in the mug.
Cheers to you. Wafflelicious, y'all. Everything out here is delicious. Finish it off with an ice cold drink. Coming up next on Texas Eats, we take you inside of a San Antonio restaurant serving up Peking duck, handmade dumplings, and traditional Chinese dishes. Now it's time for the Texas Eats Food Festival 2 VIP ticket giveaway. And all you have to do to enter is scan the QR code on the screen and follow all the instructions on the Instagram post. These 2 tickets are for the 21 and up Texas Eats Food Festival happening next Saturday, September 20th at the Boeing Center at Techport, featuring 20 plus award-winning chefs. Make sure you enter now and good luck. Texas Eats will be right back after the break. Welcome back to Texas Eats. Now we're here on the northeast side of San Antonio to go inside of a new Chinese restaurant that's serving up fresh Peking duck and scratch-made dumplings, plus so many more amazing items. Let's go see what's on the menu at Duck and Dumpling. Now we're in the kitchen and we're joined by Ari Shen and Chef Gall. Thank you so much for having us here. One of the main things, as soon as you walk in, you see all the ducks.
So we made the traditional Peking duck in San Antonio.
What's the first thing you do to prepare this dish?
So we're gonna put the duck in the air dry this one like for 2 days.
Then what's the next step after that?
We're gonna take the duck and put it in the first stone.
All right, so Chef's gonna show us. So Chef doesn't speak any English, but I also don't speak his language as well, so that's why we're being helped out today. So the drying process is really important to get that crispy skin.
Right.
How long has Chef been cooking ducks?
5年。
5 years.
We'll get about 50 minutes of this cooking, and then we'll go to the next step. Onto the cutting board, and this is where that 5 years of duck cutting experience is gonna come in right here.
这是鸭脖子的位置，它的皮很厚，吃起来以后香而不腻，可以蘸着糖吃。
So this part, like the skin, they were really crispy though. It's juicy and crispy. Yeah, and this part is a duck breast.
So I'm gonna let you guys get to it because there's a lot of food to be made back here that you're gonna be bringing out, and then we get to go out to the table and try some duck.
Sure.
Now we're here in the dining room, and joining us right now is the owner, Mr. Willem Chu. Thank you so much for having us. Talk to me about the dumplings. So what is inside of this soup dumpling right here?
这里边是猪肉的。我们还有一种更传统的馅儿，就是中国的蟹粉，那个更好吃一点。对。
So that one is a pork soup dumpling.
The flavor is so rich. Now you just eat it, right?
Yes.
All right, here we go. These dumplings, so much variety, so much flavor. I love the options here. Now you have a bowl in the front. What's going on with that one?
这是我们比较好吃的一种茄丁面，这个是怎么说呢？是东北的一种扣。
So that one, the noodles actually from the China north part, and it's eggplant with the mashed pork noodles. The noodles, we made them in this restaurant.
The garlic is amazing on this. Look at that, just like melt in your mouth, tender, juicy eggplant. These are the green beans. Now these green beans, you can find them on a lot of different menus that are serving up traditional Chinese cuisine. It's a must-have when you come visit Duck and Dumpling.
So that one is called the pan-fried soup bowl. We just pan-fry the bottom part, make it crispy.
Oh, that's soupy. My goodness. This is crazy. Okay. There's a huge piece of meat on the inside. You can just have one of these and you'd be like, I'm satisfied, but we're not done. And last but not least, the item we saw being made fresh here in the kitchen, the Peking duck, and you have all the side items. How do you assemble this? What's the perfect bite?
最佳的食用方法就是先吃这个脆的皮儿，因为这个皮儿是最好的，看看。
So so the best way to eat them, so we're gonna eat the skin first, and then take one slice of the crispy skin, dipping with the sugar.
That's fun. It's like a chip.
So next step, we're gonna take the one slice of the spring pancake, and the spring pancake are like house-made. So put some cucumbers, and then the duck sauce.
Okay.
The duck sauce we made here, and then some of the green onions with 1 or 2 slices of the duck. And then you just warp it like a tortilla or tacos.
You guys, Duck and Dumpling located off Thousand Oaks here in San Antonio. And every bite that you take out here is a journey. It's an exploration through Chinese culture. And of course, they have different drinks that you could wash everything down with as well, including milk teas and fresh juices. Cheers to you. That's the duck. That's the bite. That's the best thing. Oh my goodness. I'm about to eat a whole duck right now. Don't forget to scan the QR code on the screen right now for your chance to get tickets to this year's Texas Eats Food Festival. And don't go anywhere. Texas Eats will be right back after the break. Hey, it's David Elder, and right now on Texas Eats, we're traveling all across the Lone Star State, going to great restaurants you won't want to miss. Get ready to go inside the newest location of a popular Asian Cajun seafood restaurant in San Antonio. Plus, we're cruising off to Houston to go inside of a restaurant that's making dishes inspired by the diverse terrain of the Lone Star State. And we're traveling up to Gruene to go inside of Gruene Hall to celebrate the Molac family's 50th anniversary. All that and more right now on Texas Eats. Now we're here on the south side of San Antonio to go inside of the newest location of one of the most popular seafood boil spots that you could visit in the Alamo City. And they're serving up a variety of dishes, ice cold cocktails, and sweet, tasty desserts. Let's see what they got on the menu at SAT Asian Seafood Restaurant and Bar number 3.
Hey, David, what's going on?
Ron, what's going on?
Thank you for visiting with me.
We're in the kitchen here. This is General Manager Ron Smith. Ron, you guys got a lot of action going on in the kitchen right now. A lot of fresh seafood, and that's what makes SAT stand out from other spots, right?
I definitely think so. I think we get the best quality. We try to fly it in. I mean, with everything tariff-wise and everything, we're still getting the best seafood we possibly can.
You got a little bit of everything in here, too. I see some crawfish, some shrimp, and then those king crab legs on top.
King crabs. I was about to sauce it up.
So what kind of sauce do you got here?
The SAT sauce. It's going to be a mixture of all sorts of our own herbs and blends, but you know, it's in the realm of Cajun cooking.
You can make it as spicy as you want, but it's buttery. I can smell there's a little bit of garlic action going on in here. Shrimp. You got the snow crab, Dungeness crab if you want it on there. You got the king crab, corn, potatoes. You got crawfish in the back. This is a little bit of everything. I'm gonna try not to eat it all. I'm gonna wait for you guys, but I tell you what, I'm excited.
You have to get it while it's hot. Okay.
I got it. I'm gonna take this one out.
I'm gonna chase you down if you can run away with that.
And look how beautiful this king crab is right there. Look at that. And look, I'm gonna be a gentleman. I'm gonna hand you, look at that. We're going in.
Toast.
Crab toast. I'm gonna go back in because you gotta get, so this is the SAT sauce. You were talking about it. All that extra seasoning. Cheers again.
Cheers again, boom.
All right, here we go, the king crab. It's a little spicy, it is spicy.
Yeah, it's a touch of spice.
This is a very social, communal dish. It's here for a gathering. You bring the family, bring the friends. This is the one you want to do.
Yes, sir.
You have so many dishes around us, though. I want to start on the outside. You got a steak on the menu out here.
We had a lot of people asking for steaks. We got blackening seasoning that we could put on the shrimp. So we've got the, Asian food for people who want, the triple delight. But I felt we were falling short on, maybe bringing a sandwich available to everybody like that poor boy.
Yeah, look at this thing. This is loaded up. And that's exactly what people are looking for too, especially for a good lunch.
Oh yeah.
And in the front, you got oysters over here. These aren't just standard oysters, right?
No, those are our steamed oysters. They got garlic and butter.
We're gonna put some lemon on top of these bad boys.
Showed me up there, yeah.
Here, get some lemon on yours.
Okay, perfect.
I got you. All right, cheers. Wow.
A lot of flavor.
That's a ton of flavor.
No.
You guys put a lot of love and a lot of thought into every item. The pineapple looks absolutely crazy too.
My mom said don't play with your food, but after she saw me in the kitchen for a few years, she said you can play with your food, son. Whatever you want to do.
Well, we got a lot of different cocktails in front of us too.
Sure, I mean, we're not going to do the Lady and the Tramp thing, but
Oh yeah, I'm here for it. That's got great flavor to it.
Yeah, it's got some really fresh watermelon to it, a little bit of mint, and it's about 5 drinks, so it's definitely a value.
Boba teas also on the menu as well. Check those out. You got fried seafood on the menu. You have the dumplings out here, the oysters, the Chinese food, steaks, sandwiches, fried rice, drinks, the seafood boils. I mean, you got it all out here. SAT 3 here on the south side. This is a great spot for the whole family to come out and enjoy. There's multiple locations in San Antonio, but I tell you what, for this location, you guys really do have an extremely diverse menu that I would like to come back out and enjoy again. And the king crab leg. I don't even have gloves on anymore. Look at that bad boy. I'm going back in. You know what? This is a spot. There you go. Cheers. Now it's time for the Texas Eats Food Festival 2 VIP ticket giveaway. And all you have to do to enter is scan the QR code on the screen and follow all the instructions on the Instagram post. These 2 tickets are for the 21 and up Texas Eats Food Festival happening next Saturday, September 20th at the Boeing Center at Techport, featuring 20 plus award-winning chefs. Make sure you enter now and good luck.
Now we're here in Houston to go inside the first standalone concept by award-winning restaurateur Levi Good that's highlighting his Texas heritage and his passion for campfire-style cooking. Let's see what they got on the grill at Credence.
Now we're here in the kitchen with Chef de Cuisine Frank Hernandez. Thank you so much for having us.
Sure.
And you know, this kitchen is hot, y'all. We got a live fire right here. A lot of stuff is coming off of the fire. Chef, which dish are you going to be making for us today?
So we're gonna make the live fire branzino. This is the branzino over here.
All right, beautiful. Okay, so we have a nice dry branzino. And now the next step is got to get it ready for the grill.
Yep.
All right, so you have the branzino right here. You have it filleted. It's opened up, all cleaned out, ready for the next steps. What are we going to do to get it ready for the grill?
So you can put oil. It's extra virgin olive oil. Now we have a chicken rub. You know, it's a lot of spices over there. It's black pepper.
Oh, nice.
Fine salt. So now we spread it out with soft butter. This is a payday butter that we have in the house. It's super famous, this butter, man. This is garlic, you know, parsley, and then put it in the rack.
Close it, lock it in.
So now
that's ready for the fire.
It's ready for the fire.
All right. Okay. Well, I'll tell you what, Chef. Thank you for showing us how to make the branzino. I know you got a couple more dishes for us. So now we're going to go out to the dining room, and I know that General Manager Elliot's going to be waiting for us, and we're going to dive into all this delicious food. Thank you so much.
Remember, I will hire you.
Okay, I'll work here. I will only work for you.
Okay, sounds good.
Now we're here in the dining room, and joining us right now is General Manager Elliot Wood. Thank you so much for having us.
Thank you for having me.
I want to start with this item. It's a great way to start your meal.
That's our deviled crab. It is one of the most popular items that we sell.
So I'm going to get a little bite of this action here in the front. Look at this. Beautiful. Oh my goodness. It's so good. Here, give me a little fist bump.
Yeah.
It's decadent. It's buttery. The texture of the actual protein, the crab, is really nice. It's handled really well. You got a fried item. What's going on with this one?
That is our hot fried quail. Of course, nice. You know, quail season's coming up here pretty soon here in South Texas, so that's a staple item for us.
If you are a fan of quail, this is definitely one you have to try. I'm going for another bite.
Oh yeah. Here. That is our payday butter. It's an herb-forward butter finished with smoked trout roe. The monkey bread here is actually brushed with smoked brisket tallow from our barbecue restaurant.
Oh, so come on.
Yeah, and then sprinkled with a little sea salt. So good.
All right, the monkey bread. Here you go. Cheers. I mean, that butter's crazy. I want it all over that steak, which it looks like it's got something going on.
Well, you're in luck because there is a little bit of brushed on that steak.
There you go. Come on, y'all. And you have one more here in the front. What's this one?
So this dish is our parisa.
All right, the parisa. Here you go. Cheers. This is really good.
Really good, right?
I mean, you could just, if you're feeling crazy, you can have that, couple drinks, you're hanging out. Now, we sold this one, get made back in the kitchen, the branzino. Chef really made sure, give it a lot of love. He was showing me how to season it, oil it up, butter it up. You go in for a second bite. I love that.
So good.
That is really, really nice. You have a poultry dish. What's going on with that one?
This is our heritage half chicken. And what's lovely about this is we're also presenting this over some dumplings. That's cornbread gnocchi.
You know, Chef brought out a special one for us today.
So that is our ribeye, and that is from Beeman Family Ranches, the owners of Heart Brand Beef. And we present it sliced, and I believe we've got a medium rare there.
The fire is the center point of the entire restaurant, and I love that it's at the heart of it. So right when you walk into it, it's the open fire concept. But another concept off to the side is a special venue.
That is Sidebar. That's our speakeasy concept. That's a reservation-only live music venue. You can find reservations on Instagram, and it's a heck of a time, too.
Oh, wow.
little bit of rosemary over the top.
Rosemary. You know, we saw Chef cutting rosemary.
That's right,
outside.
you did, yeah.
We were coming in and he was like, fresh ingredients, fresh food. You have one of the largest slices of pie I've ever seen in all of my days of doing the show. Which one is this?
This is our coconut cream pie. This is a showstopper.
You guys, Credence, I mean, if you're going to be in the Houston area, it's an experience here. Man, this place is rocking.
Coming up later on Texas Eats, we're traveling up to Gruene to go inside of Gruene Hall to celebrate the Molac family's 50th anniversary. And next on the show, get ready to find out how you can get chef-inspired, fast, flavorful meals in San Antonio. Texas Eats will be right back after the break.
Welcome back to Texas Eats. If you're looking for fast, flavorful, and healthy prepared meals for you and your family, we got the ultimate spot right here in San Antonio. It's called Zedric's. It started in 2010, and they have a variety of dishes that they're making on site, made from scratch. So we're gonna go inside, see how they're making them, and see how you can get them today. Joining us now is founder, owner, and chef Zach Lutton. Thank you so much for having us. This concept is so cool, and the way that it all came up, I mean, looking at your history and how this all started, you were actually pre-med when you were in school, and you know, it's in your family. It's actually like to go medical is in the blood, right? But you were like, you know what, I want to do something a little different. You graduated from the Culinary Institute of America, and then you came up with this concept back in 2010. And if you look behind us, I mean, a lot of what you're doing is actually still kind of medical related, right? Because it's healthy food. What was the need that you found in this city to have this concept, and what really got you started?
Well, I think that whenever I graduated from culinary school, I had weight to lose myself, so I knew that this was something that I needed and that I recognized other people needed as well.
And on this other side over here, it's a whole team preparing food. So we're gonna go check it out, because right now you have meals being packaged, and then in the back is actually where the food gets made. So we're gonna go check that out.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
So this is our plating room, so this is where all of our food is packaged.
And you can see the team that's in here, because it takes a lot of people to make sure that all of this gets out.
Basically what we're doing in here is just an assembly line process where we're packaging all of our food, weighing all of our proteins and our starches and vegetables, and making sure that every meal is consistent.
Woo! All right, Chef, now we're back here in the kitchen. I feel like this, you've had to learn so much with this business, but I feel like this is like your comfort zone back here, right? This is where you can like get real creative. You get to cook and hang out, and you have 3 different pots right here. What's going on?
Yeah, so I mean, basically we just make, really tiny batches of food, as you can see here.
Yeah, real tiny.
So basically I've got my Indian chicken curry going on here, and so this is one of our dishes, and so I'm just gonna throw in some carrots now to get this thing going. Some bias cut carrots and a little bit of cauliflower, and then I'm gonna let this simmer down for a little bit, and once I let it simmer, then I'm gonna go ahead and add in some Greek yogurt at the very end when I kill the heat, just so it doesn't curdle or, like it looks creamy that way. It looks nice and good to go.
So when you're making all these different dishes, because there's so many different flavors, so many different kinds of things, you have breakfast available. I mean, you have the dinner available that you can also have for lunch. Who's the clients that you see the most come in? Who are the people that you notice are your regulars?
It's crazy. We get all walks of life. Our customers range really from like a 20-year-old up until like an elderly, like an adult, like somebody who is like an empty nester per se, like who wants to live at home or who wants to eat at home and have like the comfort of not having to cook and worry, and they can spend more time enjoying each other's company.
Chef, now we're back here in the packaging area. And what really makes your food stand out from other businesses that do something like this in the city is the ingredients that you use.
Yeah, so everything that we're doing here is going to be fresh food. We don't add any preservatives. There's no nitrites or nitrates or any MSG or anything like that in any of our food. And the way it's preserved is by a MAP process, which is really cool. It's using just CO2 and nitrogen in order to preserve our food and give it a better and longer shelf life.
Chef, you've prepared 3 different bites for us out here. What do you got?
So I've got our blackened mahi-mahi, our chicken Madeira, and then our beef brisket hash.
Man, and all of them look so delicious, and they smell incredible as well, easy to warm up. And to get more information about Zedric's, how you can sign up, how you can get these meals in your household, of course, just go online. You can also scan the QR code on this screen or follow them on social media. I tell you what, this looks really, really nice. That's a lot of food.
It's a lot of food.
Man, cheers to you, Chef.
Cheers, let's do this.
Wow.
Coming up next on Texas Eats, we're traveling up to Gruene to go inside of Gruene Hall to celebrate the Molac family's 50th anniversary. Texas Eats will be right back after the break.
Right now on a spot to stop, we're here in Gruene to check out the iconic and historic Gruene Hall to learn how the Molac family is celebrating their 50th anniversary. Now we're here inside of Gruene Hall, and joining us right now is daughter of the late great Pat Molac, Katie Courtney. Thank you so much for having us.
Of course, I'm so happy y'all are here.
Yeah, I'm happy to be here. I mean, whenever you have a chance to come to Gruene Hall, it's always a great day. And now right behind us is the iconic stage. This is the dance floor. So many great memories have been here, and your family's actually celebrating 50 years of this being with the Molac family. What has that been like for you?
You know, it's a huge blessing. It's just something that my dad had the foresight, thankfully 50 years ago, to walk back here and see the potential of this place, because it really is. It's kind of a magical spot. And I've grown up coming here from kind of working the crowd with tips when I was really little to, you know, enjoying concerts myself. And I have memories from meeting my grandparents here for Mother's Day.
And you guys do so much for the community. I mean, recently you just did a benefit concert where you got to raise funds for people that were impacted by the July 4th flooding that happened in Kerr County and the surrounding areas. I mean, it's huge, and being a part of the community is something that you guys do so well. And there's a lot more things coming up too, right?
Thank you. Yeah, we were able to actually do a benefit for Crider's Dance Hall, which lost a lot in the flood, and we really felt strongly that it would be great to give back as a fellow. Like, they were celebrating 100 years and we're here at 50, so we were honored to be able to kind of contribute to them. Robert O'Kane had a piece of his recent applause for the cause here the night before, which was really wonderful.
Yeah.
And then we have Green Music and Wine Fest coming up, which has been going on for 39 years, and every year we make a huge donation to United Way of Comal County. And then Billy Bob Thornton is actually coming to do a breakfast soon, which will be really fun. And that will go to United Way and to the flood impact too.
You're gonna go talk to your mom right now. And it's actually a wall dedicated to your late father. We're gonna go learn more about that right now.
Thank you.
Joining us now is the owner out here at Gruene Hall, Susie Molac. Thank you so much for having us.
Absolutely.
Right behind us, there's a wall dedicated to the history, the life of what it means to be here at Gruene Hall, especially for the Molac family, and the passing of your late husband, Pat Molac, which we're really sorry. Our condolences for you and your family on that. Now, this wall, it has so much history to it. What does it mean to you to be able to come here and see this?
Well, the funny thing is that Pat never wanted his picture in Gruene Hall. So if you look around, he's not in any of these pictures. These were all at my house. And we decided, he'd probably be pretty unhappy about it, but we decided to post a lot of these pictures that people have never seen and that have celebrities and musicians in them that people have never seen nor knew were here to play. So it's special to the family to have him here so that we can come and remember all the good events that happened and all the good times that we had.
Cheers to you.
Cheers.
We finally get this ice cold beer. My goodness, it's so much history, so many things happening here at Gruene Hall. And coming up very soon, there's going to be a way for people to celebrate the 50 years in 2026 in a special giveaway, right?
We have a giveaway launching on September 22nd, where we will be selecting 5 lucky winners, and them and a guest will get access to every show at Gruene Hall in 2026.
Every show?
Every show. So it can be any ticketed show, you're on the list, and it's a pretty big deal.
That's huge.
Yeah.
That's wild. And for people to get this information, how do they find out?
The best way is to follow Gruene Hall on Instagram and Facebook. So
there you
be
go.
sure to check that out.
Follow Gruene Hall on social media for this huge giveaway. Come out to Gruene Hall. Just experience a piece of history here, not only in Texas and in Gruene, but the United States. It's huge. Thank you so much. Cheers.
Thank you. Cheers.
Texas Eats will be right back after the break.